Welcome to So Very Easy. My name is Laura. Thread, well, it's a practical thing. It's something we need to sew anything. And there are so many different practical threads, but there are also some fun threads. And glow-in-the-dark thread would be definitely one of those fun threads. It looks like a normal thread until the lights go out. The glow-in-the-dark thread that I'm going to use today is from Mettler, and it's called Poly Glow. It's sort of this soft, neutral color. Because it is a 40 weight thread, it really acts like an all-purpose thread. So the sewing machine needle that we're going to use would really be more important that you match it to your fabric. You can go from a 70 to an 80. If you're doing embroidery, you can use an embroidery needle. You need to test the application that you're going to do to make sure you have that right needle. But it does work great. We're going to be able to put an all-purpose thread in the bobbin, or you can put the glow in the bobbin. And there's a lot that we can do with this glow-in-the-dark thread. You can take that glow-in-the-dark thread and turn any fabric into glow-in-the-dark. So I could add some little dots around this dot fabric. I can do some stars, or I can trace some shapes with that thread. So they will look like normal fabric during the day, but at night they're going to glow in the dark. What I like to use the thread for is embroidery. When we do embroidery, the thicker, the better. This really thick printing is really going to glow in the dark. Right now it just has that soft white look, but in the dark, it glows in the dark. You can almost see it glowing right here. You'll see a little bit of a green glow. So the more thick stitching is going to show better. However, it is fun just to do some simple work. It's a fun one for labels, and you can do a white on white. So here is sort of a snowflake pattern. It's a quilting design, so I could quilt this right on my quilt, but then at night it's going to glow. The thread does glow better if you charge it. And by charging it, I mean put it in the sun. And I'm going to show you this example. Hopefully the camera will pick it up. I've laid this in the sun and I've covered half of it, so this area would have really had a lot of bright sunlight. This was covered, so you're going to be able to see that difference. The Poly Glow thread from Mettler is also a great thread for Halloween. We're going to be able to take this and embroider some thick lines, even if we use a zigzag around the cuffs and the back of Halloween costumes. It's not really going to change the color of the costume, but at night it is going to glow. And we can also put it on their Halloween trick-or-treat bags, which will be a lot of fun. When you're looking to buy this Mettler glow-in-the-dark thread, there's only this one color, and it will come in a little display like this. You won't find it on one of the wall displays. And there's 109 yards in each one of these spools of threads. I do recommend when sewing with this thread that you slow the speed down on the machine. This is a strong thread, so you can use it almost anywhere, and it really does have that beautiful green glow in the dark. You can use this thread for your sewing, for quilting, for the embroidery, and you can also put it in your overlock machines. So the glow in the dark thread is great for labels, beautiful thread work, heavy embroideries, on clothing. It can be used for many different things. It's practical, but it's definitely a fun thread to use. I'll put some links in the description. And as always, thank you for joining me today on So Very Easy. Feel free to subscribe. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and I do have a newsletter. It's all free under So Very Easy. Thanks again. Bye for now.